It's time for more Pokemon. Last stream was a little short. We had unexpected company in my recording area, so we are continuing on. So today our first mission is to finish clearing out the route over there. But since we're here, we might as well check out the town a little bit. What do they want? Cracked pot. I don't need that. I know. Bomb mushroom. Alright. Extra money is always nice. Alright, now I know someone in here gives you fossils. I just don't know who. I did the fossils once, but I think I got all of them from... Oh, we did get some fossils from the one guy in the Pokemon Center, but they weren't the right fossils. So I know more of them are somewhere out here in this route, because they give you enough for one whole Pokemon. So in the meantime, we'll just be searching around, finishing off the last of the trainers. Currydex. Not right now. I'm sure at some point I'll do a bunch of camps in a row and feed them a bunch of food to increase their friendship, but I don't want... The game's easy enough, I don't want to make it too easy. Alright, we'll go with Flame Wheel. Alright. Since it's already sunny, it should do a little bit more damage. Storm Throw is an interesting move. It always does a critical hit, but to make up for it, it's a little bit lower powered. And it's nice because critical hits ignore stat changes. So if you've got an opponent that just buffed up all their things to high heavens, you can do Storm Throw, and even though it might not do as much damage, it'll work a little bit better than anything else. Alright. I'm sure... Oh, right. Stuff's in the grass. I'm sure there's a guide out there to where to find everything, but we don't really need that. Parabolic charge. Alright, come on. There we go. Alright, I'll head around this way. The Galarian Yamesks are pretty cool. I used one my first playthrough of this game and evolved it into Runerigus as opposed to the regular Cofagrigus. It was really fun to use. Oops. Alright, there we go. Oops. Still got caught in the area. Heatmore is weird because it's got a tongue, but the tongue is made of fire because it's an anteater. I don't know. I like that it's got the duality with Durant or whatever, but it's not the most interesting Pokemon, to be honest. Not bad, just not the most interesting. Extra rare candy's nice. Alright. Hoping what the sign might point me in the direction of where the fossils are, but not quite. Alright. Don't need to bother with Torkoal. Alright. Head up the ladders. Alright. There's a Metal Gear Solid joke, but I haven't played enough Metal Gear Solid to fully make it. Alright. Now her. Fashion model. another very good design. Alright. Speaking of good design, I like Skorupi's design, but the bug and poison, and then when it evolves, I think it's poison dark, which are two, I don't know, two types that I feel like are almost secondary types, so they don't mesh well together. Slam. No, I think we're okay. Slam's really inaccurate, so we don't really need to use it. Poniard. Did we get... We haven't gotten a fighting move yet. But we can try out high horsepower. Alright. High horsepower. So basically a giant donkey kick. Because I think it was originally made for the Mudsdale Pokemon last generation. And it's good because it's about as strong as Earthquake, but it doesn't hit the whole room, which is makes it more optimal for double battles at certain times. Alright. Accidentally ran into the Yamask. Yamask is funny though, because to evolve it, you have to do this weird dark ritual. You have to get it below a certain amount of HP, and then run under this specific area of the wild area. And then by doing that, you will... Oh, I guess there's... Not? I don't know. I know there's fossils somewhere. I'm just gonna look it up. Anyway, you have to go under this specific archway in the wild area. And only by doing these specific things that it says nowhere in the game will you evolve your Yamask in this region. Alright. Fossils in Sword. Alright. Let's see. Polygon. Polygon.com. Alright. Professor. Alright. Alright, so it's actually up there by where we came from. Oh, not up here though. Because of course. Alright. Head around here. Alright, and then up this way. Oh no, I think it was up the other ladder. Alright, come on. See, nothing? Alright, we'll go up the other ladder then. At least I am getting used to controlling everything. Just in time for my stuff to show up here on Wednesday. Yep, here we go. 2 fossilized dinos. So what I think we need is... We've got the bird and the dino. I think we need the dino and the fish? Let's see, which one? No, we need both the shield ones. Alright. So, let's head to we'll head to another place where we can find fossils. It's a little bit longer. It's gonna take a little bit, unfortunately. Hopefully it won't be the whole stream again, but maybe we'll get lucky. Alright. Alright, pouring down rain. Alright, there's the daycare in the wild area. But over here are the two digging duo brothers. So from them, if we give them watts, they will give us different rewards for 500 watts each, I think. Let me just take another second to dig up some more info. Pun not intended. See what the odds are for both of them. Alright, and maybe, if we're lucky, we might get another item we need too. Technically, it'll be more likely for them to come up with the one we need. Alright. Yep, we're gonna go with the Wright brother, which I think has better odds of getting, simply because he digs more. Keep digging. Got a dino. We don't need the dino. Waterstone, light clay, everstone, hardstone, wagging tail. Alright. We're gonna go through all our watts doing this. Rare bone, thunderstone, waterstone. Don't need that. No. Light clay. More rare bones. More light clay. Star piece is nice, but not what we're looking for. Hey, an ice stone. Now we can evolve our Anna and put her right on par with everyone else. Alright. 13 treasures, not bad. Alright. If we do run out of watts, there is a guy on the Isle of Armor who we can exchange our Armorite ores for watts, which should hopefully help us. No. So we've got 16 more tries. Let me see if Cerebi. Oh, we got the bird. Don't need the bird. Damp rock? No. Dawnstone? No. Not quite just yet. Sword and shield. Let's see. Characters maybe. High sugar, heavy judge, hyper training, suit. No, maybe they're under another section. Let's see. New characters. Alright, one of them. There they are, digging duo. Alright. Oh, he'll only get them. He only gets them in shield. Okay, so we have to do the skilled brother. Alright. No worries. We got an ice stone, so it's not super bad loss. Alright. He's gonna eat up our Watts a lot faster though. No. Jeez. Alright, come on. Rebone. Jeez. Jeez, he has no stamina at all. Alright. Let me see if the Digging Maw and Paw. Because we may have to visit them as well. Alright, so we can theoretically get a bunch of Armorite, or if we go find Digging Maw, but Fossilized Bird. We don't need the birds. We need drakes and we need fish. Just one of each, really. Oh, he's not tuckered out just yet. Sunstone, keep digging. Nope. Oh, he's not tuckered out again. Herbo, keep digging, come on. Alright, it's very rare. It's common to get some of them, but Fossilized Bird will be more likely to get the bird and the dino here, but we'll rarely get the other ones. The ones that we actually need. Another bird, another bird, another dino. Alright, come on. It's a lot of mashing A at nothing. I should have done this off stream, I think. But not the end of the world. Fossilized? No, that's a dino. We need Drake. And I hate that they both start with D. Alright, come on, buddies. Alright, shiny stone. Hey, we got the fish. There we go. We're halfway there. Alright. Alright, got the fish. That's one of them. We need one of each, I think. Let me just double check that we only need one of each. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we only need one of each. So if we can just get the Drake fossil, we'll be good. Another dino. Sticky barb. I don't know, we would have gotten an ice stone anyway. Alright. We got 5 more tries, and then we have to go get some more Watts. Oh, bottle cap, that's nice. Another dino. Bottle caps when... Oh, another fish. Which is nice, but we kind of need the other one. Alright, bottle caps are an item. When you reach the end of the game, there's a person who will hyper train your Pokemon. And using that, they can... Using the bottle cap, they can raise one stat so that its natural abilities, its individual values, would be as max as they can be. Which is very good, which means with them, you can make any Pokemon into into a competitive, viable Pokemon. But, oh, and there's our Drake. Alrighty. Now we can head back. It didn't even take the whole stream. Alright. And now we will head back. Luckily, it flies us right to her. Alrighty. And with that, Miss Carolus will take our fossilized fish and our fossilized Drake, and we will make a fossil Pokemon, Dracovish. And with that, our team is complete. Alright, it's an abomination of nature, but it's the strongest abomination of nature that shook up the metagame. Alright, yes. What is Dracovish's name? I don't think... Are they not gendered? Dracovish is genderless. Huh, I did not know that. Alright, so we get to name them whatever we want. Fish for head, dragonish body. Absolute monster. Not quite right. I think we'll just call him Zilla. At least until I can come up with something better. Like I did for Blue Pet. Alright. And now, the party is complete. A little bit underleveled, but that'll be fine. Nothing some candy won't fix. Alright. We'll try not to overshoot it this time. Alright. Candy. Here we go. Alright, we'll start with the one large candy. For 10,000 XP to get 10 levels. That's not bad. Earned Brutal Swing. Alright. Alright, so now we'll go with some smaller candies. And 800. That's not bad. Wants to learn Ancient Power. We don't have any rock moves just yet. And his special attack is a little bit better. So it's not bad if it isn't a little bit underwhelming in the PowerPoint department. We probably don't need Tackle. Alright, ta-da. Got Tackle and learn Ancient Power. Alright, we'll use about 10 more. And that should bump us up. That's alright. And then we'll go for another 10. Alright, it wants to learn Bite. What ability? Water Absorb. Water Absorb's not a bad ability. Bite or Brutal Swing? We'll go with Bite, just because the flinch chance. Alright. And we'll just drop in the last 4 candies. Alright. And then with that, I think that's close enough. But while we're in here, we'll take our Ice Stone and feed it to Anna. Alright. And with that, we've got our Ice Monkey. Ice Snowman Monkey. Very nice. Alright, so we'll learn Icicle Crash. Icicle Crash is a good ice move, actually. It's a little bit inaccurate, but it's certainly better than Avalanche. And her ability is Guerrilla Tactics, which I'm not the biggest fan of. It basically functions like a competitive item known as a choice. I forget which choice item it is, but it boosts power? Or is it boost attack? Boosts his attack stat, but only lets you use one move at a time. And if you want to use a different move, you have to switch out and switch back in. But I think different... I lost my train of thought there. I think it shouldn't be too much of an issue. She's mostly going to be using one kind of move anyway. The only move she'll be really missing out is if we have to switch between a ice and fire move. But we don't have to worry about that just yet. Alright, let's, now that we're here, we'll look through our TMs. We'll give a liquidation to Zilla now. A massive improvement on Water Gun. Water Gun was so prominent in the anime. It was like the water type move because it was easy to do, just a blast of water out of the mouth. But it's really underwhelming in the games, to be fair. Leech Life, Waterfall. Alright, I think we'll be okay. Oh, can learn Rock Blast. I think Rock Blast might actually be a better idea than Ancient Power. We can compare it. 25, so it's always at least 50. Let's see. Our attack and special attack are about the same. Yeah, we'll just stick with Ancient Power for now. Keep it a little bit more accurate. Nobody can learn Swift. That's amazing, actually. Alright. But yeah, our team is now pretty complete. The only thing we'll have to do from here on out is change up moves. So, there's no more reason to meander. We'll head on straight on towards the plot. Alright. Should we heal? I think Weevil took some damage earlier. Yeah, we'll stop in the Pokemon Center real quick. Alright. And it's always nice to see your whole team splayed out as you heal them. Very nice. Alrighty. And now we'll head in. And I think we have to fight Hop here again. Yeah. He's a little bit put off by losing to Bead, so he's going to try out his new team on us. Alright. So he tries out a brand new Pokemon, Cramorant. One of the most fun-looking Pokemon that's come out of this generation. I think it's only topped by stuff like Dracovish. Alright, we'll go with Ancient Power. The fun thing about the Water and Dragon type is that it doesn't have much weaknesses. The only weaknesses are Dragon type and Fairy type. So, and I came up with liking. I originally enjoyed the typing with Kingdra, which had Water and Dragon a long time before Fairy type came out. Alright. Oh yeah, I guess we'll put items on people and that will affect our team a bit too. Alright. So with Ancient Power, we'll tear through. We'll eventually get down this Cramorant. If we don't run out of power points first. I think we're about to go through all 5 of them. Yep. And now we haven't done any of them, and our attack hasn't boosted. But luckily, we happen to have Protect, which is one of the few times I would ever use this move, because when they do a setup move. Oh my gosh, it's got a Pikachu in the mouth. So Cramorant's ability is something like Food Harvest or something. Anytime it uses Dive or Surf, it will gain a Pokemon that it caught in its mouth. And then when it gets attacked again, it will launch the Pokemon at you. At its opponent. So, since we've got a second, or I don't know how much of a second we have, but I do want to take the time to heal real quick. Alright, Fury Attack. Doing what Fury Attack does is doing a small bit of damage. I think there's a chance that hitting us with the Pikachu will paralyze us too. Yep. It might be even guaranteed, I'm not sure. And I like that there's no dialogue for any of the effects of doing that. Alright, and now we'll finish it off with a bite. Not too bad for Zilla's first battle. Alright. Levels for other people. Silicobra. We'll just keep Zilla out. He might faint, but if we can land a Liquidation, it'll be really strong. And Zilla, from his stats, he's much more defensive than I realized. Alright. That's not a bad one. We'll hit it with another one. Oh, it used Dig. Alright. We'll do another Protect then. No point in taking damage we don't have to if we've got the move for it. Alright. Now we'll do another Liquidation. So, Dracovish isn't terribly special on its own. Let me just look. But it gets a move called Fishious Rend when it gets to a high enough level. Let me see what level. When it gets to level 63, which will be at the absolute end of the game. But maybe, I don't know if the move tutor in this game does different stuff. It might be one near the end that we might get it a little bit early. Alright, we'll switch out to Weevil to counter his grass Pokemon. But with Fishious Rend, if the user goes first, the attack power is doubled, and its attack is already 85. So it's already almost as strong as like something like Surf. So it just destroys everything it touches. As long as it can go first. And it's not naturally a super fast Pokemon, but it's fast enough that it can outspeed plenty of things. Alright. Toxel. See, he got a Toxel too, somehow. He might have caught it in a raid or something. Alright, yeah, we'll go with McStuffins for the ground type move. Alright. Yeah, See, that's the thing, is that he tries so hard, but we just can come in with Pokemon that are 4 levels higher and just roll over him, is the thing. And there's no way he could ever counter it, which is a little bit sad for an NPC. With how much freedom you get with training your Pokemon team, it's hard to have those fights where you're intended to lose. Alright. So he's off to go try and get even stronger. And Opal was watching, I guess. Now we'll get Beasley card. Alright. And we get to watch her walk up a million stairs. It'd be funny if we could walk away and she'd slowly be climbing the stairs. And even if we went to the Pokemon Center and came back, she only made it up like half the stairs. Alright. We'll heal up after the battle. So we've got the fighting gym coming up next. And we've got fairy type, we've got psychic type, and bug type resists fighting. So we should be alright. Nothing terrible to worry about. Our psychic type is also a dark type, so it'll be a little more weak to it, but it won't be too bad. I wonder, can we even go over there if we wanted to? Or is someone going to stop us? We could go in here. Interesting. So there's pretty decent fairy Pokemon in there if you're stuck on the gym. Alright, I think that's even where you naturally catch stuff like Morlul and its evolved form that our Artagan is now, that I can't think of the name of right this second. Oh, gotta talk to Ball Guy. And we'll get a heavy ball. Very nice. Alright. I'm glad we didn't have to sit through the whole thing to get our Dragon and Water Pokemon. It would have been real annoying if we had to sit through another whole stream and had to go to the Isle of Armor and get those Pokemon. Or get those Watts for turning in our Armor Idol and all that. Alright. So, for this we get to play Pachinko. Or something like Pachinko. To be honest, I'm sure the physics on this would be extremely jarring. Yeah. So you spin your stick to decide which direction you want to go. Which, it looks like it's one of those teacup games where you would spin it yourself. But banging against these walls looks like it just would hurt and like jar your neck. But the first one's not too hard. Thing is that given how not hard it is, you basically can't fail, and then there's a trainer on the end. And like, you're supposed to be dizzy or whatever, but there's no actual penalty for it in your battle. It'd be cool if it just randomly, it just mixed up your placement of all your moves. And it didn't tell you it did it, but it just mixed them all into places. It didn't change your moves, just made it so that your muscle memory would be just a little bit off. I think that would have been fun. Alright. We know Stuffles pretty well, though. Some thing is that they got a lot of HP, but they aren't particularly strong against anything. Alright. Beware. You know what? We still don't have a fighting move on our Beware. It's weird. Alright, but we'll send out our Taggin. Alright, with some Dazzling Gleam, we'll hit him a little bit harder. We'll probably take a good hit here because we're not super defensive, but Dazzling Gleam should more than make up for it because of our high special attack. Yep, there we go. Dazzling Gleam isn't quite Moonblast, but it's pretty good. Better than everything else that we would have had at this point, apparently. Alright. How's everyone looking? Not too bad. Alright. Alright, spinning. And we'll spin back that way. I think we need to go... Yeah. Go all the way. And we'll go back up. And getting punched by these things, it just can't feel good. Alright, there we go. It's a little bit laggy compared to my... because of my input lag from watching on the stream, but it's not the end of the world. Alright. And we'll fight another battle. Alright. Farfetch'd. Our first look, close to look at Galarian Farfetch'd. It's got a huge leak compared to the small leak. And it's a pure fighting type. I think it even loses the flying type for some reason. But I like it's got another weird evolution along with Runerigus. It evolves by landing 3 crits in one battle. But it was cool because in the promotional material it was all glitchy and it was like almost a ARG type thing to figure out what it was. And we're like, it looks kind of like a Farfetch'd if you look at it sideways. It's got the beak and everything, and it looks like it's holding a giant leak. I know I heard someone come up that that was the idea. But it was just weird because that's all we had to look at for like a week or whatever. Alright. I think we'll just go straight. Nope, we gotta go over to the get punched. Alright. We gotta go over here and get punched. I think we have to go all the way over here to get punched because we won't have enough momentum to go sideways all the way. Alright, and now we just spin right round like a record baby. And now we'll play the average good Sonic level where it plays the level for us. Coming in with my hot Sonic the Hedgehog takes. Alright. Alrighty. Hitmonlee. I talked about Hitmonlee earlier, I think. But we'll head in with Liquidation. Alright. Did a good hit. Thing is, Revenge is going to hit us pretty hard too. Ooh, but since we're faster, we should be able to fit. Ooh, our speed was matched. Bad call. Alright, that's okay. We've got more. We'll send out Weevil. we'll just Flame Wheel. Alright. Boom. Alrighty. And now we gotta fight the Hitmonchan to match it, of course. Alright. Got a Mach Punch in. It's basically fighting type with attacks, so it's better quick attack because it has some types to go with it. So it'll get some good quick punches in, but it's not going to be enough to beat us. The quick attack and Mach Punches are good in the end, where you know you need to go first to finish off a Pokemon. Alright. We'll actually revive Zilla, and then I think we'll feed him a few more candies to balance him out. Just because... No. That way we can save the revive, too. We'll just get him up to 34. Match with everyone else. Alright. And then we'll heal him up. Probably would have been more economical to use the max revive, because it would have filled him up to full. But that's close enough. That's close enough. And then a couple into Artagan. Alright. Now we'll just switch everyone by... Oh. Yep, I guess Art will be leading with Artagan. Alright. Yeah, everyone's about in order. Alright. Now we'll head in to fight B. Alright, gym mission cleared. Alright, come on. We'll fight a fighting type gym leader. And I at least like that it's not another big buff dude like the other fighting gym leaders are. Like there's the one in Johto. The first one, he's like a sumo wrestler, and I guess that's pretty cool. And then there's Brawly in Gen 3. And he's like a surfer or whatever. It just doesn't scream fighting type. Alright. We'll go in with... just open up with Dazzling Gleam. We're pretty fast for a giant mushroom. You would think we would be top heavy and that would slow us down. But with our fairy type, we should be able to get rid of the Hitmontop pretty easily. Alrighty. Pangoro. We'll keep our fairy type out and go for the ×4 effective. Alright. Dazzling Gleam again. He's gonna buff up his attack stats. Attack and special attack. But I don't think he's gonna get a chance to use them. Yeah, that's unfortunate, man. Alright. But we gotta level up for Artagan. That'll be nice. And a Surfetched. Alright. Well, yeah, might as well just stick with Artagan. She might just sweep this gym like she did Nessa. Like we did Nessa. Use Detect, but it's only gonna delay the inevitable. I like that Farfetch'd got an evolution. I don't like that it went so far away from the flying type that it was. Like, it should be a fighting flying type, like Hawlucha. Or if it's made out of, if it's got weapons made out of plants, maybe grass type. I don't know. I'm just tired of single typed Pokemon, to be fair. I'll even take adding normal on for things like Beware more than wanting single types. That said, normal and psychic is a real fun combination. I almost used Indeedee, the normal psychic type from this generation, but let's go with Blue Bat, actually, for the finale. I almost went with Indeedee, but I already had chosen Stuffle, and I didn't want to double up on normal types. Alright. Nice. Alrighty. And now she's gonna Dynamax her Machamp. So I'm Dynamax Blue Bet. First, it's interesting. The mechanic is much more interesting in competitive, I would think, because you aren't sure which Pokemon might get Dynamaxed. But with the AI gym leaders, it's always their last Pokemon and their ace. So you can just save it for them. Gigantamax Machamp looks awesome though. The glowing volcano-y veins are very cool. But not cool enough to not be vulnerable to the psychic type. There we go. Did we knock it out in one hit? Oh no, we didn't. It has a little bit of health left. G-Max Chi Strike. I'm not even sure what that does. But here comes the Giant Fist. Oh, that's right. It increases the crit chance. I'm not sure. I guess that's probably about as good as Raising Attack, which the move would do regularly. But not good enough when we're faster. Alright, but everyone got a level. Alright, Blue Bet wants to learn Foul Play. I passed this up earlier. Uses the target's attack stat rather than ours. But our attack stat's pretty good, so we'll just stick with Night Slash. Alright, Zilla gets a level. He gets to learn Dragon Breath. We could get a dragon move. Better than Bite, I guess. Alright. I'm going to try and not use candies for the rest of the game. That'll be the last time you'll see me use the candy for a long while, I guess. Because even this was really easy. And it was less about making my Pokemon high leveled. It was more about them getting them to